Hi guys, Christine Mann here. So it's Friday and I get to tell my fun Africa bug stories. Okay, so today I have 3 that I'm going to go through. I think these are like the 3 last ones that I can remember. So maybe I'll think of more throughout the week for next week, but I always have so many stories for Africa. So we won't run out there. Okay, so first is the spiders. When I was a kid, I remember there was a storm and all the lights were out, so of course we had our candles lit, and there was this lightning that just cracked, and we could see through the window this spider that was like the size of my hand. Well, I was little, so it was like this big, but it was huge, and it was sitting on the window, and I remember being so scared of that thing. But then as an adult, there was these spiders that I actually really loved because they would eat mosquitoes. So, and that's a good thing because mosquitoes carry malaria, and I kind of got malaria too many times. So these mosquitoes, though, they were kind of territorial in the way that there's certain places that they just kind of like to live. And there was a picture on my wall, and I could always see these little legs sticking out of the side because he liked to live behind my picture. And this other time, I was reaching into my cupboard to grab something, and it was too far back, and so I was just rummaging around with my hand, and I felt one scurry over me. Oh my gosh, I still get the heebie-jeebies. Okay, then there is these tiny scorpions. When I was living in Guinea, they said that the smaller they are, the more dangerous they are, because it's like all that poison is concentrated into a tiny little body. So if they get you, it's even worse. So I was always so scared of scorpions. Now, I don't know if someone was just telling me that because they thought it was hilarious to make me scared, because people like to do that. But I remember those things, and they could crawl underneath your door, and oof. Okay, and my third one, snakes. So there was just snakes everywhere, and they were poisonous and pretty scary, and they could get under your door as well. And I remember when I lived in Africa, it's like for some reason I just wasn't as scared. And so I would be walking in the dark to get home from visiting a friend, and boy, when it's dark there, it's literal like pitch blackness, and I could barely see, and you're kind of hoping you don't run into anything. And I never was scared of snakes. But then I get home, culture shock hits, and I'm walking down this is like, I don't know, 3 days after being home. I'm walking down the sidewalk, and I nearly jump out of my skin because there's a twig in the road, and I thought it was a snake. And then, okay, so then I have to share the rest of that story. So I'm trying to walk to the gas station to get something to drink, and I got so confused. Culture shock is amazing. I could not figure out when it was okay to cross the street, and I remember just turning around and going home because I had to ask someone. I was like, I can't remember. Culture shock does crazy things to your brain. Anyways, those are my stories for today. I have other ones too, so shoot me a message if you want, and I can give you some links to those. I put them on YouTube as well, so they're easier to find. You don't have to scroll through all of my Facebook posts. All right, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.